So my family is from Guatemala. I was born over there as well as my older brother. And we moved to the United States in 2006. I was only 4 years old.
And ultimately his parents could not be able to afford Salesian. And it was through the insistence of CEF and the blessings that he was afforded here, and he blew it away here. He never received lower than an A-.
I've always thought to myself that there's nothing more that I can leave my children than a good education. For them to take the education that I was able to give them and become something of themselves.
I myself do great in school, and I just want to be a role model to always pursue their dreams and always do their best in school.
He just wants to thrive, and I think that in itself makes him a great example of a Santa Teresita student.
Diana Tran is one of our amazing juniors. They have an amazing story. Both parents are Vietnamese. They were born in Vietnam. Dad is disabled. Mom is the only breadwinner. She works at a nail salon right across the corner.
My family is, we're low income, so we wouldn't be able to afford, this Catholic education without the help of CEF. And it's changed my life because it's made me realize that there's people out there who want me to succeed, who want me to do well, in life. And that really pushes me to do well in school.
I think CEF means opportunity.
I love CEF. It provides a tremendous amount of opportunity to our boys.
So the girls and the families we serve, 80% live below the federal poverty line. CEF is basically the difference maker in them deciding to come to Sacred Heart or not.
So a typical family for Santa Teresita makes under $13,000. They tend to live in the projects.
What CEF does is it provides the bridge for those families who sacrifice greatly to provide a Catholic education for their kids.
I feel that that mission is so squarely focused, making it possible for people to go to the Catholic schools and also to sustain our Catholic schools.
We would have financial difficulty, and I don't think Santa Teresita would be here today because our families depend on it, but not only our families, but our school depends on that as well for the running of it.
CEF, I think, pays attention to those who have the greatest need in our community.
CEF made it possible for us to say yes to students, and they also made it possible for families to dream.
It gives them hope, because so many families cannot afford our Catholic education.
And as a result of that, their world starts to be changed, and the worlds of their parents as well.
I love coming to this school because it feels like a second home to me.
I mean, I could walk down the halls and I know almost everybody, and that's something that you don't get from a public school.
My favorite thing about my school is the feeling of familia that we have here. I feel like everyone genuinely really cares about each other, and I wake up kind of wanting to go to school, which sounds like, I know other people wouldn't say that, but I'm actually excited to go to school.
All of our teachers, all of our staff walk and journey with every single one of our students. We really feel that that is one of the major differences that our school provides that other schools simply do not.
We know all the parents. When a parent comes onto our campus, they know who we are, we know who they are, and we follow them through their journey through 4 years and ultimately to college.
I do feel safe here because of all the coaches and the teachers. They really care about you.
Teachers encourage you because they're always just there to help you, and they're just always offering help if you need it. They can see if you're struggling.
It just makes you feel a lot more comfortable, and especially with the teachers, you could just talk to them easily and they'll talk to you back.
They're giving a values-based education. They're giving a very good education, and they have people that really care for them.
The academics here are just very astounding. I'm learning a lot in my math and English classes.
It's not just educating these students, it's bringing them into the faith.
At the end of the day, it's having that faith with the academics built together.
You can hear the stories over decades of how their education in a Catholic school has changed their lives. 98% of the students that were in Catholic elementary schools went all the way to applying and then to entering into college studies.
If it wasn't for CEF, the landscape of Catholic schools in Los Angeles would be totally different. I would say at least half the schools would not be open. So CEF, definitely amazing work. They live the gospel, They talk the talk, they walk the walk, and they provide hope and opportunity and a promise for all these families.
It's a really, really big deal that CEF partners with a school like Salesian so that we can bring the students from these neighborhoods into a school that cares for them and loves them like ours does.
So it helps us as a Catholic Church remain true to our real mission in educating those who have the greatest need in the community.
In the fall, I will be attending Columbia University, and I will be studying in the engineering school. It really is all because of CEF. They gave me this opportunity. They helped me achieve my dreams, and I just want to be an inspiration to other immigrant kids, other kids from low-income families that don't think they have the opportunity to do something great. And I believe everyone can do something great.
One of the big things here that we like to pride ourselves in is the amount of graduates that have come back and are of service for the kids as well.
There's currently 13 of us that have graduated from the school and that have come back to Salesian to give back in some way. And I think that really what it does is it instills the values of service in our students.
CEF inspires us to continue to be in those communities that perhaps would not exist if it weren't for these angels that invest or give so much to CEF that allows us to give back to the children in this community.
I think that when people donate to CEF, they're doing a really marvelous thing because they are helping hundreds of children.
We are investing in these kids, and there is no better investment. We're building a future for so many thousands of these kids.
Francis of Assisi said the only thing that we will take with us from this life to the next is the charity that we have shared with others. And so to those who have been so supportive, so generous, so giving in so many ways, thank you.